Hi everyone. Today is the last day of our picnic food extravaganza here on More Than Kimchi.
That's right. So before the weather gets too cold, try to squeeze in one more outings with your family or friends.
Well, Hwayoung, what about you? What are your plans for this weekend?
This weekend, I'm thinking of inviting some friends over, maybe have a small dinner party.
Oh, really? Well, does that mean that you're going to be in the kitchen all weekend long?
Well, I don't think so. Usually I prefer a simple dish, so that way I can spend more time with my family or with my guests.
Oh, okay. And what about today? Is today
Today is going to
be
be, simple,
great.
where you don't have to spend so much time in the kitchen, and it's called Ssambap.
Oh, okay, Ssambap.
Yeah, it's a dish that you wrap the rice with a lot of different kind of greens and with some
okay.
special sauce.
You know what it kind of sounds like? The samba. If you have a hard time remembering it, maybe that's how you can remember
And
it.
sam means wrapping. So you
Okay.
are wrapping rice with some green leaves. That's where it
okay.
comes from.
And there's a sauce too, right?
We're going to prepare today, show you 2 different sauces that you can choose.
Okay, so everyone get ready for the Ssambap.
Today we have a lot of ingredients that I'd like to show you.
Okay.
Starting from here, I have chopped meat, beef, and some tofu, and cooked rice. This time we prepared with a little bit of beans. That way it gives a little bit of flavor and different kind of texture.
Oh, okay.
And these are the greens you're going to use when you wrap rice.
Wow.
It's a lot, but you can actually choose whatever you have in your refrigerator, or
Okay.
your favorite greens would be fine.
Oh, okay.
Here I have pumpkin leaves, and this is called chinamul. And then here I have chicory, and this is something you probably haven't seen before. This is actually from garlic plants,
It
the
is?
stem of garlic plants. You know,
This is
taste it?
garlic?
Yes.
This doesn't look like garlic.
Well, taste the tip.
Whoa.
Yeah, it does taste like garlic, isn't it?
It's
Right.
definitely garlic.
Right, and then I have some green onions, crown daisies, and wild sesame seed leaves.
Ooh.
So these are the greens that I use with the rice, but there are a couple vegetables we need to cook, and I've already prepared.
Okay.
This is pumpkin leaves over here.
Pumpkin leaves.
And then this
Oh,
is
okay.
also chinamul, and these we will cook before we eat. So we just
Wow,
cooked.
there's so many greens there. All right.
Right.
We've also got spices here, and today I want to see if I can introduce them, okay?
Sure.
I've heard this too many times that I
Okay.
should be able to do it.
Okay.
All right, we're going to start. Let's start on the end here.
That's right.
We've got, what kind of oil is it?
That's vegetable oil.
That's vegetable
Yes.
oil. And next to the vegetable oil, we've got sesame oil, right? And then we've got pepper.
Right.
Here, this looks like gochujang.
That's
Is that right?
right.
That's the red pepper paste.
mhm.
This looks like doenjang. Is that
Right.
right?
It's
Okay,
the-
so that's the soybean paste?
rice.
Okay.
They're all fermented.
Okay. Next, we've got, these are the seeds, sesame seeds.
seeds.
Then we've got garlic and onion. And finally, sugar.
Right.
Not bad? Okay, I'm learning slowly. All right.
Okay.
So what do we start with?
First thing we're going to do is, as I said, we already cooked the vegetable. When you cook these vegetables, just blanching, perhaps maybe half a minute.
Oh, okay.
You just dip it in hot water and take it out. That will be all.
And it doesn't matter what the vegetable is? You can do that with
well,
pretty much everything?
Of course, lettuce you don't really cook,
Right.
but like pumpkin leaves, which is kind of unique in Korea.
Yeah, these are really
right.
interesting.
So you just blanch very quickly,
Okay.
and then you can use it as a wrapper.
Okay, so is
So
that what we're going to start with?
Right.
or-
No, first we're going to start with the sauce.
Okay.
First sauce I'm going to do is ssambap, which
Okay.
is I use.
What would you
can
like me to
just-
bring? I'll bring everything over here.
Right.
so
Okay.
you can
This is
get to it.
bean paste. So have 1 tablespoon of bean paste, and then red pepper sauce, and just a little bit of everything, and then
Okay.
a little bit of. Can I use your spoon too?
Sure. Here you go.
Sure, thank you. Sesame seeds, and a little bit of sesame seed oil,
Oh, okay.
and then of course a little bit of chopped onions
Right.
and garlic,
Of course, we need garlic.
and then a little bit of sugar.
Okay.
So this ssambap is very easy to make. You just mix all the ingredients, and it depends on your choice. You can put more red sauce or more bean paste, so that will be your choice.
Okay.
You just mix it.
And then you mix that all together. Now I've noticed that Koreans, let's talk a little bit about doenjang. That's, you make soup from this, of course, right?
right.
Everyone knows doenjang jjigae.
Right.
And what, can you make it, use it in sauces a lot?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Really?
Lot of Korean sauce, you have to use red pepper sauce or, doenjang.
Oh, okay.
And this is already done. And as I said, if you care for red pepper, flavor more, then you can use more red pepper sauce.
Oh, okay. So you can make it as spicy
That's
as you
right.
want.
So I'm going to put that in this
That
bowl.
smells great. Okay.
So here's a one sauce already done.
Wow, that was simple. Okay.
Right. There it
And
is.
what's next?
The second sauce I'm going to cook, and it will be a little bit more cooking, a little bit of more ingredients we're going
Okay.
to put in. Here
All
I
right.
have
What is the second
vegetable.
sauce?
Second sauce is called 장떡떡이. It's kind of funny for you to say it. It's 장떡떡이.
Chandokdoki.
떡떡이, right.
Dokdoki. Chandokdoki.
Right.
Okay.
First
and what goes in that?
You
so
put
that
the beef.
Uh-huh.
and
Now when
then
you say you're making two sauces, these go on,
with the rice, when you wrap the rice, you will use the sauce on top of rice.
do you use both? Or you use one or the other?
Oh, it
right?
depends on what you want to use. You can
Okay.
use either of them.
Okay.
And then I won't use the hot pepper sauce this time, but I will use bean paste.
Okay, so there's the doenjang. Now bean paste must have been used in Korea for a long, long time.
That's right.
'Cause it seems like such a Korean thing.
And it's supposed to be really good for your health too.
I bet.
Use a little bit of garlic
Okay.
and chopped onions.
Uh-huh.
And another thing I will use is a little bit of water this time.
Oh, I see.
So it's a little bit more liquid than the sauce we made before.
Now, just a quick question. If I were to be making doenjang jjigae, for example, the bean paste soup,
Right.
would I just add water to that? I mean, to the...
Sure. Or sometimes you can use dried anchovy as a soup base. That gives a nice flavor to
Okay.
bean paste.
I've always wondered about that. All right, so now you're cutting the tofu.
Right.
That's also going in there?
Right.
Ah, this sounds so
So it's
good.
quite healthy. It has, bean paste, also tofu,
Okay.
just to give more flavor there.
Well, as you know, I'm a fan of tofu, and
Just
I usually
chop
love...
it small.
Okay. I love tofu and everything, actually. Peanut butter and tofu.
I'm not sure about the combination. Have you tried it?
I have, actually. All right.
Then here is,
Oh, that smells really good.
yeah, once it's, boiled, it's
Get a
all
little bit of
done.
water.
Yes.
Okay.
And then let's see, is there anything I missed? I'll put a little bit of spice, of course.
Do you want some pepper?
No, I'll use a little bit of sesame
Little sesame
seeds.
seed. Okay.
And of course, sesame seed oil, where is it? Over
Okay,
here?
right there. Oh, okay. Huh. So a little bit of everything goes in there.
And then I'll put
That has a very
little bit of
Korean
sugar.
smell, that
That's
doenjang,
right.
the soybean paste.
Right.
Can really...
So this sauce is not hot at all. It's a red bean paste sauce
Okay.
with a little bit of beef. So have totally different flavor from the first one.
Oh, okay.
So I think sauce is all done.
All right. And what does that mean? What do we do next?
Next, we should talk about today's quiz. What
Oh,
do you
really?
think?
Are we all-
yes,
so
it's
we're all
all done,
set?
all set. So I will show
Wow.
you later how you assemble this board. This is how simple it is. All you need to do is rice, some greens, and this sauce. That's it.
Oh,
See how
great.
simple?
Wow, I thought we were going to do some more cooking, but I guess we're all done. All right, well, that means that it's time for, are we going to talk about health benefits?
Well, why don't we talk it later?
Okay, we'll tell you about the health benefits later. Right now, we're going to give you our question of the day. Vegetables contain an abundant supply of this vitamin, but boiling destroys much of it. What vitamin is it? The answer to today's quiz question was vitamin C. Hwayoung, did you know that?
Yeah, I think I knew that because we say, if you handle vegetable or fruit too much, you actually destroyed vitamin C.
Really?
So
Does
we'll
that
do the
mean
same
when I
thing.
eat an orange that I should just kind of not use my hands and eat it like that? I know.
Not to that extreme, but
I never heard that before.
Really?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, before we eat today, let's talk a little bit more about the food. I wanted to ask you about red and green peppers. I don't know if this is a basic question, but are these different? I mean, do they taste the same?
Yeah, actually some are, spicier than less. And this only if you care for it. A lot of times Koreans like to slice it a little bit and they use it, along with those vegetable wrapper.
Oh, you know
but
what?
You don't really have to try if you don't want to.
I've also, you're talking about just dipping this in and eating
You could
it.
do that, or you can slice it and use it with the vegetable to wrap it together.
Oh, okay. I've seen Koreans eat a lot of
So
peppers.
let's see how we're gonna eat it. You
Okay.
wanna try?
Sure.
You can maybe use with the wild sesame seed leaves.
Okay.
Or any vegetables.
Here, I'll
also,
give you one too there.
Also, you don't have to use just only one kind. You can use a couple different kinds together.
Okay.
It's kind of plentiful
I
when
see.
you
I
assemble
see.
it. Just put a whole lot on your palm.
Okay.
And then also you can try this. This is the
You
pumpkin
put that on there
leaves.
too?
You could do that too.
Wow. Okay. So we're putting all of this on our
That's
palm.
right.
Okay. And then how do we do this?
And then you put some rice over. That's,
Ooh, you know, this rice is really crunchy. That's great.
and also it has beans, so
Right.
adds more calcium there.
Right.
And then any of these sauce you can try.
All right.
I'm going to try with this
you're
bean
going to do the
paste
bean
sauce,
one.
right?
I think I'm going to try this is the red pepper paste one. How much? Just a little bit
sure.
like that?
And then you can wrap
Okay.
it as you know. That's why we call ssambap. Wrap the rice.
Right. You
And then
know,
can
again,
try.
I think I've put a little bit too much in here. This
I'm going
always
to let you
happens
try and watch you eat it.
Okay. Well, here, see, my hands are getting a little bit dirty, but that means the food's going to be really good. Okay.
And also you can use sometimes barbecued Korean beef, like bulgogi would be a really favorite dish to go together well. And some of the vegetables here, some are sweet, some are kind of bitter, like chicory is kind of bitter flavor. It really goes very well together.
Boy, you know, what I like about this is that you can taste the different greens, and they really each do have a distinct flavor.
That's right.
And that's
yeah.
really nice. Wow.
Also, I want to talk about this bean paste sauce. You know, with the fermented bean paste, what do you call it? Bean paste.
Soybean paste.
Soybean
yeah.
paste. This is a real basic, food sauce for Korean food. Sometimes we make jjigae, like a soup.
Okay.
Sometimes we make sauce like this, and you might need to, get used to it a little bit because it's so different flavor that you're used to, in a different part of the world.
Exactly. It does.
But I think once you like it,
Yeah,
it's really good.
once you do get used to it, it's really healthful, and I think it's pretty tasty once you do get used to it.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a fun dish here, ssambap, remember, and you can just make it with your own
Right.
hands, and
You're right.
it's great.
I want to also mention about this red pepper sauce.
Okay.
It's gochujang. This is an excellent dip if you have vegetable
That's
sticks. And I've served a couple times, and whether you're Korean or Japanese or American, whatever, people love this as a dip. So I'd like to introduce as using it as a dip. for you.
Okay, well, there you have it from the expert. Well, unfortunately, we're out of time today, but we'll see you next week on More Than Kimchi. Bye-bye.